Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a product that was sent to me by Eagle Lights. It's one of their new products. I think there's only one review on their website about it, a couple questions. There's no videos on it. So they sent this to me to install it and to review it. So if you're interested in this product, link will be in the description below, Eagle Lights. Use my link, you get 15% off your entire order from Eagle Lights. There'll also be a direct link to this product in the description below. Check out what they got. They got mostly Harley Davidson lights. They do have some other lights for other brands here and there. Okay, 100% guarantee. Check them out. Excellent. I've had no issues with them. So let me go ahead and show you what they sent me. It's a new product. All right, here it is. Part number 9500B-SRL-8Z-S. Guess what it is? It's their new Halo vent insert for road glides. This fits 2015 and up road glide models. It's for the vent insert. And this is a little different than the usual one, so I'll show you. Just like anything else for Eagle Lights, there's a QR code here, so you could just use your phone and get your directions, or you can go right to the site and download the instructions. Okay? Let's open this up. You got your two lights. Okay? And they look just like this. Okay? Smoked vent. Okay? And it comes with your plugs. Your direct plugs here. Here's your splitter and your plug bar. Okay? You got two of them, one for each side. Nice little grill, nice little light. Okay? Then you have a little bag of stuff. You got some zip ties in there, and you got some little sticky things here to mount your zip ties to, to strap your zip ties to. And then you got some screws in here, and then you also have these little rubber things that you're going to screw these into when you drill your holes into your plastic, which I'll show you later. These will smush and hold this in. Okay? So the next thing we got to do is go over to the bike and take off, start taking off some of the front end of the bike. All right, I don't know if you can see, but usually when you buy a vent light, you take this piece of plastic off. Of course, you got to take all your whole, your front cowl off and everything. But usually take this piece of plastic off here and with two screws on your headlight, and you replace this. Well, these vent lights, Halo vent lights from Eagle Lights, you don't actually do that. You actually drill into these with two holes and you mount them in here. So I'll show you that. But the first thing you got to do is take your windshield off and get ready and take off your cowl. Okay? Okay, the first thing to do is to take your windshield off. You got to take these 4 bolts off. Something I've noticed, I don't know if my bike is different than anything else, but everything I've watched says that these are Phillips head. Well, these are not Phillips head. These are Allens. And I think you need a 1/8 Allen to get these out. These are not Phillips head. So I don't know if this is something different on my bike than anything else, but no, well. Just got to take out these two screws here, 2 screws here, and this plate comes off, and then your windshield comes off. Okay? I don't know if you can see this, but look at this. I took my windshield off. This is the first time I've ever taken this off, and it's cracked right here. So it looks like whoever put this together, over tightened it a little bit, cracked it. So, oh well. Okay, the next thing you should be able to do, I guess, is you're supposed to be able to just pull up on this, I think, and pop these off. I thought. And then it just there we go. Just pops right off. Okay, you got these little white things you just pull up. So you just stick your hand in there and pull it up. Pops right off. Then the instructions say loosely put in 2 screws back in here just to hold this so it doesn't fall off when you take the rest of the stuff out. Okay. Now, if you look, here's the plugs for the signals. So there's a little push right here at the top. A little push down. You just take your fingernail, push it down, comes right out. Okay. Do it on both sides. Let's see here. Come right out. Okay. So I think this part will be here. This part will go along with the fairing, I guess. So. Next thing to do is we got to take off our speaker covers on each side. Since you have your cowl off, you can come right back in here. Some people like to take a little flat, what do you call it, molding remover. You could pry it off here, or you could take one of your curved picks and stick it in the hole and pull it off. But all you really got to do is just stick your hand in here because it's open and just push up on it. Should be able to come right out. Maybe. There. There. Okay, you got two clips here that push out, and then it should just slide out. Boom. Do it on both sides. Okay. Next, we need to take out these bolts on both sides of the speakers. They're T30s. Just take those out, and I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, the next thing to do is to take out these bolts here on your signals. They're 3/16. Take them out on both sides. Your signal will stay on. It's still mounted, bolted on the inside. That's just taking the bolts out. Okay? I'll take out the other side. I don't know if you can see or not, but there's screws on the bottom of your glove box thing here. There's a screw here that holds this little vent thing on. There's two screws. There's a top one and there's a bottom one. I don't know if you can really see it down here, but you need to take out the bottom one on both sides. That's the next step. They are T25s. Okay, this whole front end's ready to come off now. But what they suggest is for you to put some painter's tape right here so we can mark the holes to be drilled. And I'll put some painter's tape here and set it up. Okay, I got some of the painter's tape on. So what you need to do is you need to hold up your vent insert while this is still up on there. Mark your holes where the screws are going to go. All right, so the next part is to take your front cowl off. Just loosen up those two screws that we put back in. Just loosen up these two screws that we just had in there, holding it in, and your front cowl should come right off. There you go. And just slides right off. Set it off to the side. All right, so after you marked your holes, you can take, and you got your front cowl off. Time to drill. Just take your time and just drill the hole. You don't want to go too far. You just go slow. You don't want to go too far in because you'll go right through your headlight. Woo. Okay. Now do that on the other side too. All right, next thing to do is peel off your tape. Now in your bag, you got these 4 little rubber things. You push them in from the outside. Okay? There. On both sides. There we go. Yeah. All right, the next thing you do is when you screw these in, and just screw them down with a 2.5 millimeter torque. It's a little difficult to get it started, but once you do, just hand tighten them. And what it does is when you screw them in, it squishes the back side of the rubber and it holds it in. Now I'll grab the other two screws and we'll do it on this side. All right, screwed in. Next thing you want to do is bring your wires up in here. All right, so the next thing you need to do is feed your wires up through, all right? And you got your Y connector here. Here is your original plug for your signals. All right, so now you just take your one plug here and you just plug it into here. Boom. And then you just leave the stuff all here and tie up your wires, and then we'll be ready to put the cowl back on. Okay, just do some wire management, zip ties, and bring everything back up there so it's all nice and neat. And then now we will put the cowl back on to see how this fits. I'm a little scary on how this is going to fit now. Because of this. That's what I was wondering. This is what I was worried about. Oh no.
Okay, so you're pretty good right here.
Oh, yeah, you got that side, but yeah, but we're not in here. This is what I was worried about because now we're way off on a whole bunch of this stuff. So putting this cowl back on with these on don't fit right. Put it like that. Okay. Let me get this. All right. I don't like this. Because the way this. They said it was going to be a pain in the ass, so I don't really. We're way off on this side, though.
Huh? Because you're hitting this.
Yeah, I know. But you can't put these on with this on.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Okay, let's stop right there. I was a little frustrated and I didn't record this part. You cannot put the fairing back on with the vent lights screwed on. I stopped and did a little bit more research from other companies that make this light, similar light, and all their instructions, everybody's instructions are the same. It says you put the lights on and then you can put your fairing back on. That is not the case. What you need to do is unscrew the lights, have everything, and just let them hang there. Then put your fairing on and stick your lights through, the headlight hole in the fairing. Put your fairing back on, and then screw the lights back on. Okay, this is what everybody else is doing. All the other companies that make this similar light. So the instructions are not quite specific on this. So every time you want to take the cowl or your fairing off, you have to unscrew those lights, let them dangle there, then you can take the fairing off. And then put your fairing back on, and then screw the lights back on. I don't know if I like this. Because if you add more lights down the line, you have to take the fairing off to plug in all the wires and stuff. So, I don't know. This might wear out. I don't know how the screw, unscrewing and screwing these back in, how that's going to affect the longevity of these lights. Anyway, while I was doing my editing, I just noticed that I didn't record this part, so I wanted to inform you.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay. Finally got the cowl back on. I don't have my windshield on or anything because I'm going to be doing some other things. So I just have that set up there. It was a pain. Okay. Did not want to go on very good. I don't know if this is going to be an issue when I take this on and off all the time well, I'm not going to be taking it on and off all the time, but I wanted to add more lights to this bike. So I don't know. We'll just see. I like the way it looks. I do not like the way how these stick out. All right, here's the headlight. There's a good, I don't know if you can see, they stick out a little bit. I don't know if I like that, But anyway, let me turn the bike on and show you what the lights look like. Like I said, I don't have everything else back on. They got a nice halo, nice and bright daytime running lights. And then we'll do the signal. And then we'll do the other signal. There we go. All right, that's my install of the new Eagle Lights Halo vent light for 2015 and up road glides, okay? I had a little difficulty trying to get these installed. I don't know. I don't like drilling into the side panels there on your headlight there and mounting them by just those little screws. I don't know. They stick out a little bit too far. They're not recessed. They're not set in at all, so they're not recessed. I don't know if I like them. Plus, it's a pain in the butt to get your front cowl back on. I think I would I like the fact that they are halo, that they match the rest of the halos that I got, but I don't like the mounting mechanism, and I don't like how they stick out further than the headlight. So I may see about getting the regular ones that they have that insert back in, that replace that little black panel next to on each side of the headlight. I also want to switch out the headlight. But anyway, this is a little bit more difficult than the regular vent light that you can put in there. So if you're interested, links will be in the description below. 15% off on all Eagle Lights products if you use my link. And you know what to do. Hit those buttons, that subscribe button, that bell button, and that thumbs up button. And we'll see you in the next video. And leave a comment. What do you think? I may try something else later. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see you in the next video.